Hello, and thank you for joining us for our second quarter strategic plan report with the East Cleveland Public Library. Our vision, what the world would look like if we are widely successful. The purpose of all services offered by the East Cleveland Public Library is to cultivate and embolden the literacy of our patronage and deepen their ties as members of this community. Our mission, how we will make our vision a reality. The mission of the East Cleveland Public Library is to provide life-enhancing, consciousness-raising library services and cultural activities that reflect the needs of the East Cleveland community and the patrons of the institution. Our core values are community, autonomy, innovation, integrity, and literacy. Our focus areas is to increase literacy by expanding and promoting new programming avenues. We would like to elevate the library's status as a beacon of African American culture and history, and maximize resources through intentional partnerships, all while creating an organizational environment of pride and respect. We have goal statements. To achieve a strong and measurable goal statement, we use a format known as a SMART goal format. SMART goals is to be specific. What exactly are you trying to achieve? Be measurable. How will you know when you've achieved it? Be attainable. Is it genuinely possible to achieve it? Stay relevant. Does this contribute to our agency's revenue growth? And be time-bound. When do you want to achieve this by? For Focus Area 1, increasing literacy by expanding and promoting new programming avenues, our SMART goal is we will increase the literacy of our patrons, evidenced by a 10% increase in the number of literacy programs offered annually when compared to December of 2020. Objective 1 is to define targeted literacy programming for 2021. Objective 2 is to establish at least 3 metrics for evaluating literacy and improvement of our patrons by March of 2021. Objective 3 is to increase the number of patrons participating in our literacy programs when compared to December of 2020. And Objective 4, to increase the awareness of our programming to the community, evidenced by an increase in the communication channels when compared to December of 2020. Increase literacy by expanding and promoting new programming avenues. Please enjoy this new video created by one of our own, Ms. Karen Murray, as a way of bringing new programming avenues.
Hi, this month is June, and we're celebrating Black Appreciation Music Month. Today, we're going to talk about a mogul, a visionary, and a man who was a genius and president and CEO of his company. The history of Motown. That's what we'll be sharing information with you about today. Remember Motown? The company that produced and came up with The Temptations, Jackson 5, and of course he went off on his own solos, Michael Jackson. The soothing and sexual Marvin Gaye. Berry Gordy was such a visionary, he even expanded into movies such as Lady Sings the Blues and Mahogany, starring Diana Ross, and later on, The Last Dragon. So I'm going to tell you a little bit more about this mogul. Follow me. I will be telling the story in the Greg Reese Performing Arts Center. The center was built in 2005 and is named in honor of our former library director, Greg Greece. With a seating capacity of 248, the library has hosted many renowned artists. This center is state-of-the-art for an entertainment venue. Our hope is to continue with our jazz concerts in the fall. The History of Motown by Virginia Aronson.
For more videos like this and to continue watching this video, please visit our YouTube page at East Cleveland Public Library. Focus Area 2. Elevate the library's status of beacon of African American culture and history. We will celebrate African American culture and history evidenced by a 100% increase in knowledge of patrons who participate in African American programs. Objective 1 is to maintain the existing programming focused on African American culture and history when compared to 2020. Objective 2, to create new programming focused on African American culture and history, evidenced by at least 3 new programs in 2021. Objective 3, to create real-time feedback and measurement of the achievement of knowledge and awareness by 2021. Objective 4 is to improve the awareness of our community of African American culture and history, evidenced by an increase in engagement of our patrons through our social media channels when compared to December of 2020. To elevate the library's status as a beacon of African American culture and history, this year for our summer reading kickoff and our Founders Day event, which is May 29th of every year, we hosted the JAPL, the Cultural Arts Center. Please enjoy this short clip of their performance. To enjoy more like this, please visit our website at www.eastclevelandpubliclibrary.org and look at our calendar to see what other African American events we have coming up. Focus Area 3. Maximize resources through intentional partnerships. Our SMART goal is we will strengthen and expand our community partnerships and collaborations, evidenced by maintaining those that exist and adding at least 5 strategic partnerships and collaborations annually. Objective 1, to secure at least $50,000 in additional funds to support our work by December of 2021. Objective 2, to identify potential partners aligned to the goals of the East Cleveland Public Library to support our work in 2021 by March of 2021. Objective 3 is to secure our partners by June of 2021, evidenced by agreements in their active engagement at East Cleveland Public Library. And Objective 4 is to evaluate the impact of our partnerships as it aligns to our mission and goals by January of 2022. To maximize our resources through intentional partnerships, here we have listed some partnerships that we have set in stone here at the East Cleveland Public Library. So thank you to all of our partners: the Cleveland Foundation, the Reinberger Foundation, Ohio Arts Council, United Black Fund, the Friends of the East Cleveland Public Library, Ohio Library Council, PCs for People, and there's many more. Thank you to you all. Focus Area 4, to create an organizational environment of pride and respect. Our SMART goal is we will promote excellence in our library services, evidenced by a satisfaction rate of 75% of our patrons when evaluated annually. Objective 1 is to establish a baseline of patron satisfaction by February of 2021. Objective 2 is to design the craft at least 3 channels to evaluate patron satisfaction by February of 2021. Objective 3 is to train our staff on best practices in library services, evidenced by at least 2 trainings for each staff person per year. And Objective 4 is to evaluate our impact to their satisfaction by December of 2021. East Cleveland Public Library staff has undergone 2 different trainings so far. One will be an LGBTQ training, and the other has been a CPR training. To create an organizational environment of pride and respect, we have some updated things inside the library. So if you come in and during construction right now, you'll notice there's a lot going on. We've repainted our main area. We've updated our public restrooms. And we are installing a copy print business center. So come in and visit us to see the upgrades. And check out a book. For 2021 ECPL Key Performance Indicators. For goal number 1, SMART goal, increasing the literacy of our patrons, evidenced by a 10% increase in the number of literacy programs offered annually when compared to December of 2020. Here are some numbers. Take a moment to look at these numbers. Notice you'll see our first quarter numbers, and then you'll see our second quarter numbers here on the right-hand side. For SMART Goal 2, all of these are captured annually, so we are in between data points. SMART Goal 3, we will strengthen and expand our community partnerships and collaborations, evidenced by maintaining those that exist and adding at least 5 strategic partnerships and collaborations annually. Again, on the right-hand side, you'll see our first quarter and you'll see our second quarter. Notice that a lot of these are bullseye, and there's one that's annual, and we're in between data points. The 2021 ECPL Key Performance Indicators for Goal 4. Some of these are annual, so we'll be in between data point, and one of these is bullseye. Increasing our board knowledge of roles and responsibilities by 50%. They're halfway there. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on all social media channels. Oh, and sign up for our email.